Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Rui Hachimura. LeBron James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Smart in at the 2. Now here's James. Boy, he was something else against Utah. 5 on the clock. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Jazz.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Bull Hardy. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight. Absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Nurkic a screen on Smart. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. James up top, defended by Filipowski. That shot no good. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Last time, 45 points for him. Over George, and Doncic gets it to go.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Nurkic a screen on Smart. Nurkic in the post. James defending. Nurkic can't hit. Smart passes to Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Smart against George. Nurkic setting the pick for George. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And that one drops for him. Nurkic has got 6 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz traded away their franchise cornerstones, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And that signaled the beginning of their rebuild, but they've overachieved for a couple of seasons now that ended last year when they really bottomed out. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is George. No scoring in this one. Nurkic a screen on Smart. Down low. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight. Doncic against George. Smart misses. Utah leading by 4. Here's Mikhailu. No good on the triple. The Lakers moving the ball around. Back to James. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Smart finds James. Back to Smart. Pass to Doncic. LeBron's shot is good. James has got his second basket.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
And George, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Smart on the wing. Outside, James. Off target from outside.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Hachimura. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Right wing. George with the screen on Hachimura. Outside for George. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Doncic outside. Hachimura the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Mikhailuk. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here is Hachimura. Now Doncic. No good from outside.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Smart. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Maxi Kleber comes in for LeBron. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in for Smart.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count that one. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Collier missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
So he just finds a teammate.
Utah leading by 8. Pass to Hendricks. Love with the screen on Kleba. From downtown, here's Collier. It's a pick by Love. Releases. Collier. That's good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Kunad with a wide open look. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Stolen. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Connect. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Collier. That one misses. Lakers trail by 9. It's Connect on the wing. Still without a basket. And another basket for the Lakers.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Love the pass to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. The rebound by the Lakers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's Doncic. Count the basket. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Love with the screen on Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Love. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Hayes throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
That's a pick by Love. Pass to Hendricks. It's rebounded by Doncic. The 3. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Utah in front. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
You've got Keontae George. Also Collier out there. Bailey out there with Nurkic. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Collier from past the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. To the inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Here's Collier, guarded by Smart. There's a screen. No good on the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Here's Hendricks. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Nurkic, great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Here's Hachimura. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From deep, George. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Kleba. Back to Doncic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jazz leading by 7. And here's George, guarded by Doncic. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Collier, takes the 3, and Utah another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Hachimura. Will it go? Rebound, Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
From deep, George. Rebounded by Smart. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Nurkic. And then for Los Angeles, James checked in for Maxi Kleba. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Collier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Smart.
Yeah, easy call. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And he makes both free throws. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard. Stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James at the line for 1.
Free throw drops for James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
They get the rebound. Here's Filipowski. Banked in off the glass. Filipowski's got 6.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Utah leading by 9. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you, Kev.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Here's James. He has 7. Arabia passes to LeBron. James on the drive. That one goes in. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Bailey misses. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Utah. And here's James outside. Rebound, Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Collier and the rejection by LeBron.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Jazz leading by 7. Here's Collier in the corner. George with it. Pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And again, the Lakers no good.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Filipowski passes to George. Here's Collier. 8 points for him. Filipowski in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Lepowski's got 7 points here in this quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Now here's James. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Collier, that's good. And now it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Smith. Still yet to score. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Jazz.
It really struck a nice balance between long-range shooting and also attacking the rim. That keeps the defense off balance and keeps things flowing offensively.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 10. And here's Smith. Hayes with the screen for Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And yes, it's good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz. Pass to LaRavia. Shoots it. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 7 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's a pick by Love. 3-pointer. Sensabaugh no good. In the corner, Smith with it from outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. Lepowski's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lets the 3 fly. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Shoots the 3. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
1:04 left here in the second. Pass to Love. To the paint to end the cold streak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And he sinks the second. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now here's Love. He has 5. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the court.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Yusuf Nurkic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The Lakers trail. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Smart. James is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. Smart passes to... Oh! LeBron does it again!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. To the left side wing. Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Nurkic. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic with a screen on Nurkic. Here's Smart. Makes it off the glass. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
George sets a screen for Nurkic. Back to George. Nurkic, the pass to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 10 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Doncic. George with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the middle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 4 this quarter.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Laravia finds Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Filipowski. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hachimura. It's good. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Check out some numbers for Nurkic. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Here's George. 12 points for him. Back to Filipowski. Jazz passing it around. Nurkic in the post. Working on James. Shot clock at 5. George, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Utah.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
It's stolen by Bailey. Over to the wing. Here's Mikhailuk. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Mikhailuk's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Outside, Smart. From deep, James. Rebounded by Bailey.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
George with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with some changes. Hendricks is checked in. And it's Collier in for Mikhailuk. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Collier. And a miss there on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Nurkic. Back to George. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Smart, wide open, he fires. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart, taking what's his out there.
To the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Hendricks.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Smart passes to Doncic. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Floats one up and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Great showing for him last season. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Outside for Smart. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 3. George passes to Hendricks. Pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6 for the tie. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now James, 17 points in the game. Point-blank range, too easy for LeBron.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia.
Lineup for the Lakers: Jackson Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt.
Outside, George. Pass to Collier. Here's Nurkic, covered by Hayes. The shot by George, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 9 points in the quarter. And here is Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Utah has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lakers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Collier. And the three off target. LA has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt. third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
George passes to Bailey. Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Collier, and the shot goes in. Collier's got 12 in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Looking to get it going. Luka making it look so easy inside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
George passes to Nurkic. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. They set the screen for the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Vanderbilt. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz with the lead. Here's Collier. He's got 12. Here's Hendricks. Here's Collier. And the 3 ball is good. Collier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Nurkic a screen on Smart. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And here is the shot check as we see how things are going for Luka Doncic.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. That just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Lakers. The 15-footer, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Vanderbilt the pass to Smart. Here's Doncic. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Pass to Love. Now George. Vanderbilt defending. Now George. With the shot. Another miss by Utah.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. 3. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Love with the screen on Doncic. Here's Sensabaugh. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sensabaugh's got himself on the board with 3 there. George against Doncic. 11 seconds left in the third. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Utah out in front. They lead by a bucket. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Filipowski. Also Kevin Love out there. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward spot. That's the group right now for Utah. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with Detroit, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Love. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
To Love. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. Back to LeBron. And here is Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's the 3. Nice D from Doncic. Now here's LeBron. He started close. Now here's Kleber. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Mikhailuk. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Sensabaugh. Nailed from three-point land.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game. Vanderbilt finds James. And that one is good. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Mikhailuk. Guarded by Doncic. For 3. Sensabaugh, no good. Lakers leading by 3. LaRavia with it. Green by James. Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
You can tell that Doncic is comfortable with his role. I mean, that role is to score and score often. He has no problems with that.
Pass to Love. Love draws the double. Here's Mikhailuk. Guarded by Doncic. Filipowski passes to Mikhailuk. Fires for 3. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stripped away. Up top, Filipowski. Guarded by Doncic. Mikhailuk passes to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. The three-pointer is right on target. Sensabaugh's got 6 in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Back to Doncic. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Love up top. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Mikhailuk. Three-pointer. Sensabaugh, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic outside. The shot's good from LeBron. James has got 23 points.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And Love has it in the corner. Here's Sensabaugh. Vanderbilt defending. 6 on the shot clock. Love, high post. Over Kleba. Not enough on that one as it misses. LA's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Now, LaRavia. Pass to Kleba. Now, LaRavia. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Filipowski. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Doncic. Down low. LeBron steps it home.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Here's Sensabaugh. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Filipowski. To the paint. That's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 11 in the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to be ready to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Teams changing it up here. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Here's Smart. Up and in on the layup. And it's 6 points for Marcus Smart.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Filipowski. There's a good screen. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Shoots off the step back, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by James.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Nurkic. James defending. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Yusuf Nurkic.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Vanderbilt. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Lakers leading by 3. Here's LaRavia. Rebounded by Bailey.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Here's McKinley, guarded by Smart. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to LaRavia. That 3 off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Now Doncic puts up a deep 3. It's off.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight. LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
George against Smart. Nurkic. Here's Bailey. Outside George. Puts one up from 19. James rips down the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Oh, dynamic. 2-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Now Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for George.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
At the line for your Jazz, Keontae George. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And George drops them both.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Doncic against George. And the 3 misses. Utah's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie now stepping up.
Doncic against George. Tries it from 16. Sweet shot at the right time.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Here's Bailey. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now George. Shoot from 8. No good. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
James. Smart outside. The 3 is off. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bailey. He's defended by LaRavia. The long shot, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. That's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making it right.
It's a three-point game and an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic at the line for two.
Shoot two.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. It gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Jazz call time here. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Mikhailuk. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
LeBron, tell me about the importance of how this team closed things out down the stretch.
In the fourth quarter, we turned up our defense and we executed offensively. We finally made some shots from the perimeter in the fourth quarter, and it allowed us to get back into the game and take control late.
What a great fourth quarter. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now we present the player of the game, Luka Doncic.